It's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website kangaroocourtofaustralia.com. Now, I've just published an article titled ABC Managing Director David Anderson admits to helping promote Rupert Murdoch's propagandists and lies. Now, you're about to see that on video where David Anderson gives evidence at the Senate estimates hearing on the 24th of May this year. And it's probably the most powerful piece of video you're ever going to watch as far as media bias is concerned, because a lot of people insinuate or imply that the ABC are biased, or why are they pushing Murdoch's propaganda? Why are they having his journalists on there? Some people might think, oh, well, it's just a producer, booking these people as guests on the shows. But it's coming right down from the managing director at the very least. And the fact that David Anderson and the head of news, Justin Stevens, were prepared to say this at a Senate estimates hearing, to me says it's coming down from the board of directors as well at the ABC and the chairperson, Ida Buttrose. So let's have a look at what they say at the hearing.
From where I sit, News Corporation have been attacking the ABC for years, and it's basic sport for them. Beat up on the public broadcaster, and they have a track record of going after individuals. They've done it to women, they've done it to women of colour, they've done it to First Nations people. They go after them, they whip up the frenzy of haters, and then they sit back and watch good people be torn down. And you can't sit here today and tell me that you haven't seen that pattern happen until now. Surely. This is not new.
A few things, Senator. The first is the Murdoch family and the ABC have had an interesting relationship since the 1930s. So there's nothing new there. Secondly, the coverage of the ABC and the criticism of the ABC's coverage was not limited to News Corp. Nine and other publishers were very critical as well.
Do we see the Nine newspapers trawling through ABC journalists' social media feeds?
I'm not sure.
Why does the ABC continue to provide a platform for representatives from News Corporation when they so clearly, as a corporate entity, have such disdain for the public broadcaster?
There are some good journalists at News Corp. We've got good journalists in our ranks that have come from News Corp. I get there's a valid question as to would we think about it, but there are some journos that we do want to put on to, whether it's insiders or whether we have Q&A, whether it's the drum, for we are seeking their view and perspective.
You heard it yourself there. David Anderson saying they want these News Corp journalists. There's some very good ones, and they want them on shows like The Drum and The Insiders and Q&A, and because they want their views and opinions. But everyone in Australian media and the global media know that Rupert Murdoch's journalists, so-called journalists, push his propaganda for his own commercial business interests. And so what, in effect, David Anderson is admitting that the ABC are helping push his propaganda, because David Anderson knows that these so-called journalists push lies. He knows, everyone knows. But he's not using the term lies. He's saying, oh, we want their views and opinions. Well, he knows they're pushing lies on behalf of Murdoch. So that is about as grubby as it gets. David Anderson and Justin Stevens, who was the head of news, you just seen him there, both out and out lying to the face of the Senate hearing by saying we want their views and opinions when they know it's propaganda coming from Murdoch's journalists. They both should be sacked. Ida Buttrose has got to go, and the board of directors should all go too. They've obviously been stacked by the previous government under Scott Morrison, etc. The other two prime ministers as well. So there you got it, admission from the managing director. Yes, we put these people on there for their propaganda in effect, their views and opinions. The views and opinions is propaganda, and they know it. Like I said, I've just published an article, so make sure you visit my website, Kangaroo Court of Australia, and you'll be able to read further information and click on the links for further information. If you ever need a reason to support independent journalism, or you've just seen it, you've got ABC colluding with Rupert Murdoch to push propaganda. And that's one of the key reasons why you should support independent media. And Kangaroo Court of Australia is independent media. And I publish a YouTube channel, website, Facebook page, and Twitter account. And I'm 100% crowd-funded, so I'm reliant on supporters like yourself. So please support my Patreon account. You can donate any amount, $3, $5, $10, $15, $20 a month, whatever suits your budget. I currently have 253 patrons supporting me, donating $1,504 a month. And the ultimate target is to get to 1,000 patrons, but I really need to get to at least 500 to become financially viable. So please support that. And please share this video on Facebook and Twitter, etc. Thank you for your time and have a good day.